Good morning, boys. The hymn we would sing were we all together would be 102, and that's the one that goes this way. Lead, kindly light, amid the encircling gloom, lead thou me on. The night is dark, and I am far from home, lead thou me on. Keep thou my feet, I do not ask to see the distant scene, one step enough for me. I kept thinking yesterday, boys, more about the card that all of you sent to me and to my colleagues here at school, and to the lemon tree. Very happy memories or happy thoughts to take me through the day. And something that struck me later is that, of course, Gardner Crary couldn't have known it, but in sending me that lemon tree, he so neatly encapsulated or brought to life something from this book. And if you're thinking to yourself, what, the baseball song? Walking, riding, rolling up on skates? What could be in this book that has to do with a lemon tree, or perhaps any tree? And the answer lies, ready? Think to yourself, can you figure out where I'm going with this? Has Mr. D lost it, or is this going somewhere? Number 11, the alma mater. Can you hear that one, lads? Because the third verse of that hymn goes, sturdy and true, the tree shall grow, whose roots run broad and deep below. Let me say that again. Sturdy and true, the tree shall grow, whose roots run broad and deep below. And some of you may be thinking to yourself, wait a minute, sometimes when the curtain is open backstage, you can see an illustration of that in those words on the back wall of the small gym. Right? That's a very big idea, those two lines that I just said to you, and that come from number 11. And the way I think of them is this. The things that you take care of, the foundations that you start when you are young, will be the things that allow you to grow up into the adult you will be. And of course, even in remote learning, the habits that you're building right now are very important for what's going to come later. So I know we're not in school right now, right? Or we're not in the school you're used to, but it's not as if you're still not doing things that are very important for this and for this. All right, let's get away from alma maters and lemon trees, and let's talk about something spectacular that was in the sky yesterday. Many of you are very far away from New York. I know boys that are in Florida, I know boys that are in the Carolinas, I can think of one boy who's on the other side of the planet Earth right now. But if you were in New York yesterday and you had looked out your window or you had listened at around noontime, you would have heard something. And then if you went to the window to look, you would have seen two groups of fighter jets packed in this tight little wedge, wing to wing, flying through the skies. And these were a couple of crack teams from the Air Force, the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds. And they're going around the country right now, essentially as a flight of appreciation for those people working so hard, so long, so bravely against the virus. So they swooped down the Hudson River, they banked, went over Manhattan, went into Queens, turned north, flew up into the Bronx, and then flew south again over Queens and then out towards the Atlantic. Very dramatic. The cynic in me said, this is a bad use of taxpayer money. The little boy in me said, wow, that is amazing. And I had lots of company too. So, all right. You are about to hear a pair of current events reports. Very different topics. I think you will like the variety. And now we get off to work.